What's up YouTube, Mr. Damon here with my YouTube premiere. I wanted to do something fairly simple to kick off my YouTube channel. Now, I've seen a lot of LPs on YouTube, but the game from my youth that's been missing out on one is one of the Elder Scrolls games, Morrowind. Now, I could just spend hours and hours telling you how great this game is, all about the game, but I just figured I'd show you, so let's just get right down to it. Hey, welcome back everybody. This is Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3, prequel to Oblivion. Not really a prequel because it didn't come out afterwards, but you get the idea. I'm going to ramble a little bit because this is unscripted, and I do need to apologize right now for the sound quality. The only microphone that I have is my webcam, and it sucks. So I'm going to just get right into the game, new game. I'm actually going to let you guys watch this because this is a little bit interesting. It gives a little bit of a history onto the character that you're playing and why it is that the game starts out the way it is.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat, to the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Many fall, but one remains. This is actually interesting.
We're here.
This is actually fairly interesting. I haven't actually watched this much myself. Here we go.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
My name is Mr. Damon.
Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Now, if you've noticed, it doesn't have quite the smooth graphics as some of the older, or the newer ones, I should say. And it has the slot jaw kind of speech pattern that everybody has. Now, I haven't played this game other than to refamiliarize myself with the controls in a little while. So, I don't remember off the top of my head where everything is, but I will be able to just kind of go right through the game.
Get yourself up.
And I'm still having to familiarize myself with the controls.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Yeah, shut up.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Okay, this is where we start the character creation process, and I'm not going to bore you guys through going through why it is I'm doing this as I'm doing it, so I'm just going to let you, I'm just going to cut to when I finish the creation process, and I will show you. Okay. Alright, I've just finished the character creation process.
Papers, please. Well,
not quite. I still need to talk to this guy, but he has some storyline stuff that he talks about. Now, I do need to let you guys know there's not a lot of spoken dialogue other than just, you know, greetings like that. So, a lot of it is text-based, and there's actually a little bit of reading. I won't actually read it, or if I do, I'll cut it, but I'll have the text up there, so if you guys really want, you can pause it and read. Some of the storyline is actually fairly interesting. The dialogue's actually kind of funny sometimes. And I'm saying a lot, I'm sorry, that's unscripted. Again. Yes, you're in Morrowind, and my duties. This package came to you, go to K.S. Cosades, he's in Balmora. Go to Southwall Corner Club, directions, package, and some gold. Okay. And this is the official exit to the character creation process. Yes, I'm going to get a couple errors because I have a couple... There we go. I have a couple mods installed on this game. They don't really affect the gameplay much. They're mainly just like, I have a Better Bodies mod on because the old bodies were very polygonal and was crappy. I have some herbalism mods so that, you know, when you go around and collecting... Am I? Running? I'm actually running. This is me running. This is very slow. I don't know that I can do this. Let me show you something for the herbalisms so I can explain it. Where would one be? Right over here. Okay. Now, there's plant life growing all over Morrowind, and a lot of it you can pick up. Now, with the mod, it actually disappears. Without the mod, you would open it as a container and loot the item from it, but the thing would stay there. And if you're going on massive gathering runs, see that actually, the plant didn't disappear, but the stalks did. If you're going on gathering runs, then you wouldn't know what it is you actually hit, what you hadn't hit. So let me just go back into town. My fatigue's getting low. I gotta stop running. And actually, before we get into town, I want to show you guys one thing. There is a self-made mod that I've made for this game. It's just to enhance the gameplay so that there's a lot of the just tedious stuff that I'm not going to have to show you, like constant going back and forth, a lot of looting, and all that, and a lot of speechcraft stuff. And I've made an amulet for myself. I'm not going to put it on quite yet. I'm going to go through this first LP, and without it, and I'll let you guys decide if you want me to use it later, if it might be a good idea. I have a restore health on there mainly just so I don't die, because that means I'd have to reload, and there's a lot of replaying in this game if you have to reload, because it doesn't always autosave, and I don't always remember to save when I'm going into a dangerous situation. So I'll let you guys decide if you want me to use it. I'm going to hold on to it. It doesn't actually have any value in the game, so I'm not going to be selling it. I'm just going to hold onto it. So yeah, whoops. There we go. So let me just go back into town, and I gotta sell the loot that I gathered from the character creation process. There's actually like 2 different rooms where there's nobody in it, and some fairly expensive silver platters and silver equipment. So I'm gonna go sell that. Actually, not equipment, because I can't equip it, but and stop running. The biggest thing is the speed. I'm going to be going incredibly slow if I want to keep my fatigue up. And talk to Ariel. Yeah, I'm not interested in that, just barter. Okay, and the barter system in this is a little bit different than it was in Oblivion. In Oblivion, your seller had a certain amount of gold, and as long as the item was worth less than that, you could sell it to them, and you could just keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again. In Morrowind, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more realistic. You have, like, I'm going to sell my iron dagger, and you notice total sold. But I didn't actually sell it yet. He has 800 gold, I have 118. And with those 2 gold and exchange of items, that's how the barter system works. Now I'm going to sell alcohol, because I don't actually drink it. Fortify willpower, fortify strength, don't need it. Miscellaneous. I'm going to keep all my alchemy ingredients, because I actually do have alchemy. Oh, I didn't show you guys what I set up for my character. Let me just sell. It has no worth, no Tefriskar. Book, papers, yes. Which one was it to select? Sell all of them. Shift, okay. And silver candlestick. I'll keep the torches because they can come in handy sometimes. Bowl, cup, flask, fork, goblet. I'll sell my gold knife, plate, silverware, 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 silverware. So I've sold 149, and I'm actually gonna try and get just a few more gold out of him. Offer. Thank you. Okay. And then you come down and you see his gold has actually gone down. So now I can go through and see what it is I want to buy. Before I do that, I'm actually going to show you guys my character. Goodbye. And my character. And it will be in this window here. I picked myself as a dark elf mainly because that's what the game is featuring in the continent that you're on. Morrowind is the home of the dark elves. So I made a custom class, adventurer, user-defined class, specialization stealth. I prefer stealth in excuse me. I prefer stealth in these kinds of games. It's so fulfilling to have a bow, be sneaking, and shoot somebody from long range, and they have no idea where it's coming from. Except once you hit them, everybody does for some reason in this game. That's just one of my peeps in this game. Long blade, light armor, marksman, security, sneak. Fairly simple for a thief. And one of the things that Morrowind has that Oblivion and I think Skyrim, I haven't actually played Skyrim, but I think Skyrim doesn't have, is the minor skills section. Now, major skills immediately get, I think it's a 20 boost to them when you first start out the character, and minor skills I think only get a 5. So you have to train up your minor skills more. They take a little longer than your major skills, but it gives you some more points towards leveling up your character. Alchemy, I just like having the potions there, making my own restore health potions. If I'm not going to be using that ring, then, or that amulet that I made, then I'm going to need that. Restoration again, just to restore my health. Athletics, I'm going to be running everywhere, and I just figured that would be an easy way to get my characters leveled up. Same with acrobatics, that's just some free levels. And enchant. A lot of enchanted weapons are found throughout the game, and if you have your own soul gems, you can recharge them yourself with a high enchant skill. Now, I'm just going to go in and let's see here. Let's pick some apparel first. Actually, no, let's pick a weapon first. I can deal without a, let's see, silver short sword, iron arrow. I'm just going to go with the chitin arrows. They're like bone arrows. Total cost 111. Yee. Wow, okay. And there's bone bow. And silver short sword. Okay, so 174. And I have light armor, so what he can offer me is netch leather or the chitin boots. Now, see, this is interesting. In Oblivion, the armor sets were like iron, steel, silver, very generic kind of armor sets. They weren't, and I think there was a leather one, and then Elven, Glass, and Daedric. And the Glass and Daedric were awesome in Oblivion, but they weren't original. They were actually in this game first. But this game has a lot of regional armors that were unique to the game. So let's just see if I buy all of these. I'm not going to buy the shield because I don't have it. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, my phone was ringing and I had to answer it. It was my wife, so. Where was I? Apparel. Oh yeah, I was buying my armor, just checking how much it was. 289. I only have 273. Oh hey, I could sell this. And 278. And I might be able to get it down to 273. Offer. Yes! Okay. Now let's go equip all those items. Weapon, let's see here. I'll equip the arrows, but I'm going to set up some quick keys for the weapons so that I can just, press a button and inventory menu. Just press a button and switch between the two. So now, I only have one spell, Ancestor Gardening, and that's a racial spell. I didn't get any from any of my other skills. They're not high enough level for me to use them, so I need to get a spell from them. So, but I got my silver short sword. Ooh, it's half damage too. And excuse me a second. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather recently. It's something going around where I am. But I wanted to get this done. So I'm going to go meet with K.S. Gosares, and I think I have to end the episode there because I'll have been recording for about a half an hour, and I don't think I'm going to be cutting out that much of it. Maybe, we'll see. But in Oblivion, you could go to your map and go to the world map, and like there's Sedanin, you could click on it and fast travel there if you'd already been there. And it was a little bit unrealistic because you didn't get the adventure kind of feel that you have in here. And here you actually come to these things. They're called Silt Striders, and you can, again, if you want to read this, you can pause it. But, ooh, I don't have any gold. I completely forgot about this.
Special trip just for you. Same low price.
Yeah, not low enough. I gotta go sell something. Let's just go see. I'll be right back. I'll see if I can find something to loot and sell. Alright, welcome back, guys.
We make a special trip just for
oh,
you.
yeah,
Same
shut
low
up.
price.
I actually went out and looted that house right there. And Morrowind is filled with useless NPCs. They don't serve any purpose for any questline whatsoever. And they have houses. And you can go and taunt them into attacking you so that they don't end up calling the guards. And if they attack you first, then you can go ahead and kill them and take all the stuff in their house. There's one that's actually fairly famous for this in Balmora, which is where we're going. I don't think I'm going to get to it in this episode, but let's just head to Balmora.
Why walk when you can ride?
I agree. Welcome to Balmora. This is where you're going to be spending a lot of your time first thing in the game, and I usually end up making this my home base anyways, because of that NPC that's fairly famous for taking their house. There's crates everywhere along the streets and everything. You can actually go ahead and loot all of these. I think there's only one that a guard will come and give you a stealing charge. That's one of the guards, and that is one of the regional armors in this game. It's the bone mold armor, and I actually like that look a lot. But it's a medium armor, and I wish I had both beyond measure. I wish I could have that armor, but it's medium armor, and my character only has light armor. Now, the thing that you can find in some of these is... Let's see if I can find one with some... Oh, there was a soul gem in here. And some gold. I'll just take the gold. Ah, here we go. Enchanted arrows. Those will be good to have when I have an enemy that doesn't take damage from regular weapons. You'll find a lot of those in these games, mainly undead, ghosts, vampires. Yes, there are vampires in this game, and not the cop-out way that Oblivion had vampires in it. There are actually vampires in this game. You can get vampirism and become a vampire, and instead of the only quest being a cure for vampirism, if you get bitten by, or you get the disease by a clan member, excuse me, you could actually become part of that clan, and there is a whole quest line associated with that clan. We're going to go to TES3's house, and this is his house. He's a little bit of a drunkard. There's bottles everywhere, and there is a skooma pipe down here, and skooma is basically, from what I could understand, is basically weed. So he's a little bit of a drunkard, a little bit of a party guy, even though he looks a little old. But let's see, TES3, report to TES3. Name is Mr. Damon. Yes, it is. And give him a package. Interesting. And following my orders. Ready to follow my orders. Yes. Let's see here. Now you're going to the blades, because I can improve your amount of skills. If you hurry, give you orders right away. Okay, just give me the orders. Oh, hey, here's 200 gold. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. A good thing my class is adventurer. Sign on with any of these factions and advance the ranks, gain solo experience, or go out on your own, look for freelance work. I'm not actually going to do any of that. I'm going to get right into the main quest line. So have orders for me. Ready for orders? Good. And go talk to somebody in the Balmora Fighters Guild. I walked right past it on my way here. Do him a favor. By the way, he's a student of Morrowind history. No point in being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. I will agree with that case. So that's Morrowind. I haven't gotten to any combat yet, so it's going to seem a little bit boring starting out. I probably should have gone through some combat and show you how that system works. But that was the first episode. I'm going to check how long this is once I've done editing, and I will see you guys later. Bye!